Kwa.
Yeah, good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So are you ready for our lesson today?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share the presentation for a while.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, Kwa. Can you see it?
Uh, no, I don't see it.
Why?
Oh, but I don't know. But I don't see you share the
Okay, just for a
screen.
while. I have to reshare it again.
Okay.
Okay, what about this time? Can you see it?
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay. So last time we were able to answer the questions all about the reading, right? So
Yeah.
our reading last time is all about an
Uh,
article. So this
yeah.
is called an article. The title of the article is
Doctor.
yeah, the $265,000 job that no one
One.
wants. Okay, so this is all about a medical profession. Okay, so if you will become a doctor, okay, you will be assigned in a particular place, but that would be in the mountain, maybe. No mall at all, no party at all, no what is one? No cinema at all, no cars. You can
Yeah.
just be able to see mountains, you can see only birds, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why a lot of doctors don't want to work in this particular hospital, maybe, right? But
Yeah.
you were able to tell me last time if you are going to become a doctor, and then would you like to apply in here? And you
Yes.
said yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even me actually, okay, because I love and I like nature, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so moving on, and now we will be
Yes.
going to answer the following questions, discussing about a particular job. Kwa.
Yeah.
Now, there's a question in here. Can you please read?
Yes. What do you think is the highest paying job in your countries?
So, what do you think is the highest paying job in your country?
Yeah. Uh, I think I what is job? I
Job?
yeah.
You don't know what's a job? You
I,
work.
yeah. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is the highest paying job? That means a job or a work that is paid a higher amount of money. So
Yeah.
what is that kind of job? Is it
I
an engineer? Is it a teacher? Is it a doctor? So what do you think? Because here in the Philippines, the most paying or the most highest paying job here in the Philippines, the first one would be a doctor.
yeah.
Okay.
In
The
Vietnam.
second one would be a lawyer. Okay.
Yeah.
The third one, that would be engineer. Okay. Engineer, architects. The fourth one, that would be those who are in line with accounting or accountant, right? So those are the most highest paying job here in the Philippines. So in Vietnam,
Yeah. I don't know. No.
you don't know, or you have to research on that, okay? So it's
Yeah.
very important, Kwa, that you should have a particular understanding of what would be the highest paying job. Why? Because sooner or later you will going to enroll in a university and get a degree, right? So in what is one in planning for your future, So you should have to have the idea or knowledge about what is the most highest paying job in your country so that it may also guide you in taking up a degree, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, the first most highest paying job in the country would be a doctor. So if you love to treat people, if you love to cure people, so it's better to take up medicine, right, Juan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because that would be you have this particular plan, not just only, let's say, for example, oh, I want to become an engineer. In fact, engineer in your country would not be the most highest or the most highest paying job. Okay, so therefore, in considering in your future, so you have to consider that one also, right? Okay,
Yeah.
second question. Can you please read?
Uh, what do you think is the most stressful job in your countries?
So what do you think is the most stressful job in your country? Hmm? You know what's a stressful job? That means
It's stress
uh,
job.
it's not it's not easy job. It's not an easy job. So that would be very stressful.
Okay.
So what
Mm,
do you think would be that one? Okay, here in the Philippines, the most stressful job here in the Philippines would be those actually working in a particular what is one? A particular um, work, okay, like you are an emergency doctor. Okay, an emergency doctor is a very stressful job, like nurse. Okay, nurses who are in charge in the OR, in the operating room. Okay,
yeah.
so those are very stressful job. Why is it very stressful? Because they don't have time for themselves because they are assigned to cure and assigned to check up patients most of the time. Okay? So, what
Okay.
about in Vietnam? Do you know what are the jobs or work that are most stressful?
I think is a doctor and worker in an office
Worker, office worker. Why is it office worker is also stressful?
because they have to run the deadline all day, every day.
I
Uh,
guess if I will going to look at it, I think it's an easy job. Those who are office workers, the one of the most stressful may be those who are working in a company like a factory worker,
oh,
right? So a factory worker, that would also be a stressful job. Why? Because there are a lot of factory workers that had given this particular quota. You know what's a quota? Let's
no.
say, for example, if you're working in a manufacturing company, those who are creating cars, okay? So those person who works in that particular car shop should have to make at least two cars in a day,
Yeah,
okay, or three cars in a day, or four cars in a day. So if they cannot make, okay, or made four cars a day, so they cannot receive a good salary. Okay, so therefore it's very, very stressful. Okay, not just only stressful, but they exert effort for that in making cars, right? Making cars, it's not easy. Okay,
Yes.
because you are holding a lot of a lot of things like a steel. Okay, and
Yeah.
it's going to be hard, it's going to be what is one a heavy work, right?
Yes.
So you're going to hold metal, you're going to hold that particular thing. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay, next question.
What do you think is the least stressful job in your country?
So what do you think is the least stressful job in your country? That means it's just easy. Okay,
Oh,
it's an easy job.
easy job. Ah, what? Easy job.
Yeah. Here in
What?
the Philippines, I guess I can consider that the most easy job are those who are office workers,
Oh,
government workers. Yes.
oh, I
Yeah,
can
because
feel.
they're just working every day. They just do whatever they are going to do, and once they were able to finish all of those things, that's it. Okay, and then uh, uh, after that one, on the next day, same thing. On the next day, it's same thing. So it's, I guess it's a least stressful, right? Because
Yeah.
it's going to be a routinary job. Okay,
Oh,
what about in Vietnam? What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, so you need to research on this one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to research about this one. Next, number 4.
What do you think are the most important skill you need to have a good job?
That's the question. What do you think are the most important skills you need to have a good job?
Yes. We think.
What do you think?
I think we need
Okay,
uh,
sooner you will become professional, right? Okay, so
yeah.
what do you think would be are the skills that a certain employee possess, okay, in order for him or for her, okay, to become skillful, right, in his chosen career or job. So what do you think would be that one? Okay, I can give you one. Okay, maybe that person should possess, okay, this particular thing. Number one, that would be um he should be able to be skillful, okay, in this particular job by what? Okay, by, of course, having a degree,
Um,
right? Okay,
yeah.
so that would also be the first thing. So having a degree because you were able to study, right? Like for example, in becoming a doctor, it's not just very simple. So you
Yeah.
need to study, you need to practice, and after that, if you are already skillful, okay, you need to take up the board exam, and then once you pass, you can be able to work in a hospital. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be having a degree. Okay, what else aside from having a degree?
Having a qualification.
Okay,
What is
having a degree, that means that would also be the same with uh, having qualifications,
oh,
right? Okay, so that means you are qualified in that particular endeavor or in that particular thing. So having a degree that serves as qualification. So that would be the first one. What would be the next one?
experience.
Okay. So you need to have also an experience. So,
Yeah.
but of course, how are you going to do that? How are you going to have an experience? Nowadays, it's a problem in
Yeah.
applying to a certain company. Why? Because they're looking for an applicant that has, okay, a lot of knowledge, that has an experience. But of course, what about for those who are just only recently graduated? Since they are applying so that they can be able to have an experience, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the sad part. Okay, so experience wise, maybe it can be what else? Okay, you should have to be very
Good. Very clever.
very clever on having that particular thing. Actually, that would also be considered, but um even though you're not good, okay, but
Yeah.
your performance, right? Like for example, you are very skillful when it comes to, if you don't have that particular mind,
Yeah.
okay, but you can be able to do a lot of things, so that would be okay, right? That would be okay. So maybe we can say that it should be okay. The so-called particular thing called um what is one? This particular thing, like for example, you are so friendly, okay? You are going to listen, right? So listening, okay, listening by doing.
Right.
Okay, so listening and doing. Okay, listening, and maybe we can say not doing, but listening and applying what you had learned, right?
Yeah.
Because that would be very important. So first, you have to listen to your boss. Then after listening, whatever would be the instruction that the boss instructed to you, so you need to apply that one, right?
Yeah.
What else aside from this? So maybe you should have to have this particular skill of having this interpersonal, okay, skills, right? So what is this interpersonal skills? So that includes friendliness. Okay, so you should have to show friendly disposition. Okay, happy disposition. That means you always wear a smile. So every time you have seen your boss, you wear a smile. Okay, and then every time that you have seen your colleagues in the office, so you have to wear also a smile with them, right?
Yeah.
So that is interpersonal skills. Okay, and then maybe the fifth one we can be able to put in here, that would be positive thinking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you have to think positively. Okay, don't think negatively, because sometimes if you are thinking negatively, so that would also affect your performance in
Yeah.
your work or in your job.
Okay.
Okay, Kwa? Okay,
Yeah.
so we had learned five skills. So what are these things?
How
Okay, so
to
these are, we call this one are skills.
yeah.
Okay, skills for what?
Uh,
You
skill.
need. Okay, so skills that an employee needs. Okay,
Yeah.
so there are five. What are those? Can you please read them?
Yeah. Having a degree or qualification.
Okay, qualification.
Qualification.
Okay,
Experience.
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 Okay, experience.
Experience.
I want to hear I want to hear at the last sound.
Yeah.
Experience.
Experience.
Okay, right. Next.
Listening and applying what you had learned.
Mm,
uh,
okay.
Interpersonal skills,
Okay.
friendliness.
So example of interpersonal skills, that would be friendliness, right? You always smile. You always wear a smile. Next.
Positive thinking.
Okay, positive thinking. Okay, now one of these days, Kwa, when you graduated already in your chosen career, okay, you should have to remember these skills that an employee needs, right? So, one of these days, you will going to apply for a job. Okay, so make sure to have this particular skill so that okay you can be able to become a good employee, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, do you have questions with that?
No, I don't have.
No more. Okay, now let's try to have a free talk Kwa, okay, about your job requirement. So what skills that your job demand for and why?
Uh,
What skills does your job demand for and why? Actually, you're not yet a professional, you're not yet working, so you cannot answer this one, right?
yeah.
Okay, but if you are going to ask me of the skills as a teacher,
Yeah.
okay, that I possess in order for me to become a teacher, it should be the so-called, of course, first again, my qualification.
Yeah.
So I graduated. Okay, I graduated the degree. Okay, actually, I do had two degrees. That would be degree in psychology. That would be my first course, and then my second course would be I also took up units when it comes to education. So I can teach. Okay, that's why I became a teacher in here, right? So the second one, when it comes to experience, I do have a lot of experience
Yeah.
teaching. Okay, teaching little kids. Okay, teaching high school students. Okay, teaching grade schoolers, teaching online. So name it, and I have it. Okay,
Yeah.
so qualification wise, I do have that. Experience wise, I do have that. And I wear a smile, okay, because it is demanded for my work as a teacher. Okay?
Yeah.
So being a teacher, you should be very skillful. Okay?
Yeah.
Since I am teaching English, so therefore I should have to be well versed when it comes to English also. Okay?
Yeah.
So all of those qualifications I had, so therefore, okay, therefore I am qualified, right?
Yeah.
That's why I am here, okay?
Yeah.
Second question, can you please read this one, Kwa?
Yeah. Is your job one of the
Hot tests,
hottest occupation
occupations.
occupation in the current job market? Why? Why not?
I have to answer that, huh?
Yeah.
So this job of being a teacher actually here in the Philippines is I can say that this one is not the hottest profession, okay, but this is the profession that uh, we need, okay. as long as there are children in the world, there would be teachers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So your soon to be children will going to have a teacher, okay? The children of your children will going to have a teacher. So this profession will not going to die. Although this is not the hottest profession, but this profession is very in demand. Why? Because as long as we live on earth, as long as we live in this world, there would be teachers.
Yeah.
Okay? Why? Imagine your children if we don't have teachers. So who's going to teach your children, Kwa? Without a teacher,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So therefore, in my own opinion and in my own view, teachers are not the hottest profession, but teaching profession is the most in demand profession in the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Next, question number
Does,
3.
does your job have a
Hi.
high rate of promotion? Why?
Why? Okay. I can say that teaching profession is a noble profession, okay? But when it comes to salary, it's not too high, okay? Yeah, that's the saddest thing actually. Teaching profession is a noble profession, but our salary is not too high. Not compared to doctors, compared to lawyers. Okay, so we're not paid that high amount of uh, salary. We're not receiving that high amount of salary, but although it's a noble profession. Okay, Kwa?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So do you have questions with this? Now, sooner or later, Kwa, when you will become professional, you have to remember all of these things, okay? What skills does my job demand for? Okay. And is my job one of the hottest occupations in the current market? So you have to think of that. And is my job have a high rate of promotion? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you will be promoted. My job as a teacher, it's easily for a teacher to become promoted, especially if you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. It's easy. The promotion is just easy, but we are not paid that much high. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be it. Okay, next. Read these words to practice consonants. So we will be going to practice reading this word, okay? So
Yeah.
repeat after me, Kwa. Ache.
Egg.
Do not read this one as ache, okay? So this
Okay.
is not read as ache. It's ache. Like for example, stomach ache,
Egg.
earache. So something like when you feel uncomfortable, okay, that would be an ache.
Egg.
Next,
Answer.
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 Yes, next.
Boom.
Bomb.
Bomb.
It's a bomb, okay? It's a
Bomb.
bomb. Next.
Auto.
Okay, next.
Castle.
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 Yes, silent T, okay? So
Yeah.
you do not pronounce the T. It's castle.
Yeah. Castle.
Yes.
Chemical.
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 Yes.
Cupboard.
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 Ka. We do not pronounce the P. It's cupboard.
Cupboard.
Yes, it's cupboard, huh? Remember
Yeah.
this one. We do not say cupboard. It's not. It's cupboard.
Cupboard.
Yes. Next.
Ham.
Come.
Come.
It's silent L. It's come.
Come.
We do not say calm. It's calm. Okay?
Okay.
Next.
Character.
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 Yes. Next.
Daughter.
Do. Daughter.
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 Okay. Next.
Lime.
Climb. Okay.
Uh, Horse come.
Our comb.
Our come.
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay. Christmas.
Christmas.
Okay.
8. Half. Bronchitis.
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 Yes, okay. This
Oh,
is pronounced as chi. So bronchitis. Okay?
bronchitis.
Do not pronounce this as bronchitis. So it's bronchitis. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next.
School.
School.
Bite.
Okay.
Iceland.
Island.
Island.
Do not pronounce the S. Okay? This one is silent S. So that would be island.
I,
Okay? Do not say island or asline. Okay? It's not
yeah.
B. It's island. Okay?
Islands.
Next.
Knee.
Okay.
Listen.
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 Listen. Okay?
Listen.
Okay.
Neighbor.
Okay.
Science.
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 No, do not say science. It's science.
Science.
Yes, science. Okay?
Science.
Yes.
Foreign.
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 Yeah, it's a foreign. That means a foreigner, a foreign language. Okay,
Okay.
that means other countries. That would be foreign.
Yeah.
Okay?
Foreign.
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 Yes. Okay. So we're done with this lesson, Kwa. So on our next meeting on Friday, we will going to continue our lesson unit 11. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So bye for now. We'll see you again on
Bye.
Friday. Bye bye.
Good
Okay.
night.
Bye.